Hi, I'm Steve Pollitt. Today I want to talk about how we're going to link our business development platform to an amazing health and wellness, I'll call it facility. I'm not going to give you the name of this yet. I'm not going to detail all the features and benefits of this health and wellness concept, but it's going to be literally breakthrough. You will not be able to get what you're going to get at this particular concept anywhere else, at least for now. So what's the business development platform? I'm trying to keep these videos relatively short, so I don't want to go into an in-depth discussion on this particular one. But if you go to stevepollitt.com, P-O-H-L-I-T, stevepollitt.com, you'll see several articles there, including several videos that describe in relatively good detail what we're doing with the business development platform. Now, we formed this in 2016, and we have about 20 founding members. We have assets, nearly $1 million of assets, securing the founding members' initial capitalization. Their money's fully guaranteed. And their return is fully guaranteed if they choose to leave the platform. If they stay in, then the returns are going to be much greater than, in our opinion, is going to be much greater than if they leave, and we guarantee a return on investment if they leave. So that's the foundation model of this business development platform. Very soon, we're going to have a major announcement regarding additional hydration of a very significant amount of money that will position us to go forward with a number of different initiatives that are very exciting, very profitable, including this health and wellness strategy. So let me talk about that. When we look at our business and we look at other people's business and what people are trying to do, that whether it's large, small, entrepreneurial, or whatever, I've talked about this before. Nothing else matters in the world unless we have our health. So there's some very, very exciting programs out there right now that are very beneficial for people's health. For example, in the area of stress management, yoga, big deal. That's a big deal. It's a great program, very popular and growing. Of course, we have the traditional exercise programs, whether it's indoor biking classes, fitness classes, and so forth. And then we have the whole field of nutritional products. And we want to take the best of what's out there already, including a very unique concept that has popped up, at least in one area, which is the east coast of Florida. And we're going to combine the best of what we see out there that's really working to help people. And then we're going to add something amazing to the process. We're going to add something amazing. And that is the FDA Class 1 medical device that I represent, that's doing things for people's health that nothing else in the world can do. So, but it's not the be-all, end-all. You can't just use that system and ignore what you're feeding your body. You can't ignore exercise because you are using this medical device, because exercise is good for your lungs, it's good for your heart, it's good for your muscles, it's good for your bones. Major advocate of a practical, sustainable exercise program. And we also know that even if you have the best food, water, and nutritional supplements, that all of these things put together still have a very, very minimal impact on our capillary system. I've talked about the capillary system in great detail in other videos, but briefly, that's 74% of our circulation system. Capillaries are very small. They're 1/1,000,000th of a centimeter, all the way up to 7/1,000,000th of a centimeter. So they're very, very small. Typically, one red blood cell can travel through a capillary at a time. And what's important about that is everyone that I know has a cell phone, Wi-Fi, and even if they don't own one of those things, they're bombarded by EMF, electronic magnetic field radiation, from things like Wi-Fi, from radio TV signals, from security systems in airports, from medical technology when people go in for x-rays, CAT scans, or whatever have you, and so many, many more things. So we're bombarded by these EMF radiation, this electrical magnetic field radiation, and we don't feel it, we don't see it. And this is a new element to our health that's only proliferated, I'm not sure that's the right word, but you get the point, in the last 20 years or so. So it's increased dramatically in the last 20 years. And with the next version of cell phones that are coming out, the hertz, the megahertz that's going to be coming from those cell phones is enormous. So EMF is one of the things that slows down or impairs the circulation of our blood in our capillary system. So we need something to offset these things that impair our circulation. And that's what the FDA Class 1 medical device does. It improves the circulation of the blood in our entire body, including the capillary system, like nothing else in the world can. And we can prove that because we can see it. So I'm very excited about combining this technology with some of the best and brightest of what we know in the market today with the health and wellness industry. And we're going to have a, for lack of a better word right now, and I'm not going to announce what the name is, but it's basically a super spa concept. And it's incredible what we're going to be offering. So that's going to take us a little while to finalize the design and the offering and the locations and all that sort of thing. But it's something that we've been kicking around now for a couple months, maybe a little longer than a couple months. It's now time to bring that from the idea phase into the implementation phase. And that will be part of what we do in our business development platform business, because our business development platform business is in the process of creating tremendous value for our members. And yes, you can become a member. It's still open. We have a little bit of room left. We haven't been pushing that very much because we felt a couple of other things were going to happen that have now seemingly been delayed, so we still have some room open. And if you want to have more information about that, I'll be glad to give you an NDA, non-disclosure agreement. Again, Steve Pollitt at gmail.com. You can text me, 727-224-4743. Again, the health and wellness idea that I'm talking to you about today is just one of the things that we've got going on with the business development platform. But I wanted to talk about that because I love talking about health and wellness. I love reminding everybody that the people that are in the hospital today that arrived last night or this morning, most of them felt really good yesterday. They didn't know that something was happening. If they have to go to the doctor, if they go to the hospital, whatever, most people didn't know that something had already been developing in their body. We want you to understand that when we get sick, when we develop a disease state, this is a process. And that process can be largely stopped and reversed when we increase the circulation of the blood in our body, including the capillary system. And it's not the system that does that, it's the body that does that. When we increase the blood flow, the body takes over and starts doing what it was designed to do. And that's really, really amazing. So again, I'm not suggesting that whatever we do is a diagnosis, cure, substitute for a relationship with a medical doctor. Not at all. If you're on prescription medication and you start using our breakthrough medical device, the breakthrough medical device that I represent, then you need to work with your doctor before you make any changes in anything that you're doing. With that, I encourage you to get the best food you can, ideally as much or all organic. Get the best water that you can. Be careful thinking that when you buy water out of a bottled water, that's going to be clean and pure and safe. Believe me, our water system in the United States has we are exposed to enormous toxins and chemicals because of the water. and that's a big problem. So we got food, we got water, we got stress, we got toxins and chemicals, as I mentioned, and then EMF. I mean, you have all of these things converging on us that all result in one thing, and that is the impairment of the blood circulation in our body. Got to fix that. And we've got the tool to do that. You have the information on what you should be eating and drinking and how you take care of yourself. That's great, but you got to do more if you're serious about your health. Just got to do more. That's it. Steve Pollitt, stevepollitt@gmail.com. Text me 727-224-4743. Visit my website, stevepollitt.com, for more information on our business development platform. Visit my YouTube channel for many more videos on health and wellness, plus several on our business development platform. My YouTube channel is my name, Steve Pollitt. Connect with me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, all of them. So easy to find, easy to contact. I hope you do. Be well, be happy, be at peace.